Today we are going to talk about Software smartPOS. Software smartPOS. Software smartPOS is a point of sale system that has a lot of features that helps small to medium and even larger companies. We are going to take a look at how it works and everything about it. Remind you, Software smartPOS was developed by Software Computer Systems. So I'll take you through step by step of how the software works and all the features. So let's get into the video. So I click on the icon. So it's loading, gives you a splash screen, and then you'll be you'll be provided with a username and a password. Now you can see username, password, and then a branch. The branch represent the company or the branch of a company that is using the software. Now, the software is designed in such a way that you can handle multiple branches. So if you are handling multiple branches, each branch will appear here for you to select. So let's enter the software and see how it works. You can also click to remember branch so that you don't have to select this every time you come in. So let's log in. Now, when you log in, it gives you an information about your stock. That is all stock that are below reorder level. Every stock that is below reorder level, you get a notification. For example, this one is telling you five items are below reorder level, and then it asks you whether you want to view the list. If you say yes, it goes ahead and display the list for you. If you say no, you continue to the main features of the software. And mind you, it also tracks expiry dates as well. If you have products that are expiring within a specified time, which we will look at later in this system, you will also be prompted immediately you log in, and then from regular time intervals, a pop-up will come if anything is expiring or anything is below reorder level. So let's go in. Now, Smart POS has 6 main menus. We are going to look at the menus one by one. So in the first video, we'll look at the system task and then references. Then the next one we'll look at transactions. The next one we'll look at reports. And then we'll look at utility and then finally security. So today we are going to look at system tax and then references and see what it does. So system tax, which is the first one, handles the configuration of the system and a few other features. So we'll look at it. When you click on system tax, the first menu we have is control panel. Now I'll explain how the control panel works. Now on the control panel, you have the ability of configuring how you want your system to work. How you want your system to work exactly. Now the first one is general settings. So you can use the system to handle your shift system. You can track your shift system. So the first one is enable shift system if you want shift to work. The next one is show item pictures during sale. So your items that you enter, when you provide pictures and you check this during sales, it will display the pictures alongside. And the next one is ignore amount tendered on sales screen. Now on the sales screen, you are most of the time asked to enter the amount tendered so that the system can calculate the the change for you. But if you don't want to be entering amount tendered all the time, then you can click on ignore amount tendered on sales screen. So it will skip that every time you sell. Now we have printing options. Printing options. So there are 4 types of reports. We have the direct receipt printing, and then we have the crystal report receipt printing, which is much nicer than the direct receipt printing. So you can use this, and then we also have A4 printing. So your receipts can be displayed on an A4 sized of paper. So all you need to do is just click on the one you want. If you want crystal report, you can click on it. If for printing, you can click on it, and the system will be configured appropriately. We have the receipt prefix. This is where you can define the type of prefix you want to use for receipt numbers, and then your receipt printer. Your receipt printer, you put the name of your receipt printer here. This will enable the system to automatically print the receipt when you confirm a sale or when you click on receipt on the sales screen. The next one is enable password expiry. You can set your password in a more security environment or a more secured environment. You can set up your password to how do I put it? To expire within a specified time so that people will continuously change their password to prevent hackers or fellow colleagues from entering into their side of the software. The last portion is the VAT or NHIL options. VAT or NHIL options. You need to, if you intend to use a system to calculate your VAT, then you need to fill in this details. Now, first thing is you input the registration number. You input the registration number, so you input your registration number, and then in Ghana we have two rates. We have the flat rate and the normal rate. The flat rate is 3%, and then the normal rate is 17.5%. So whichever one you choose, you put it there. But if you are not using VAT, make sure you put zero there. After that, you can click on apply so that it will save the settings here. Then the next tab is allow sales when stock level is zero. Now you can either configure your system to not to sell when the stock in the system is zero, and you can also allow it to ignore it. Ignore it even if it's zero. You want the sales to go through. Now, basic reason. In a time that your stocks in the system are zero, and maybe by means of not properly counting your stock, and you still have physical stock on your shelves, but the system does not allow you to sell because the stock in the system is zero, your sales girl or whoever is in charge can smartly and quickly sell that product and pocket the money since the system does not allow him to sell through it. So I advise you always keep it checked so that even when the stock says zero and you have physical stock, you can still sell. The next one is check expiry when check expiry. That is the system to notify you within a specified number of weeks or months or whatever. So you see the option this week, next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks, next month, next 2 months. So you can set it up that 2 weeks before the product expires, the system should prompt you. A month before the software expires, the system should prompt you. You can do that. Then we have a cost method where you can do FIFO, LIFO, and all weighted average and all that. Then profit margin, the margin you want to put on each item when determining the price. So that is it. You can also configure it to check stock replenishment. So every product that falls below the reorder level will be presented in their reports. The next one is default account. So over here you can set up accounts that you want to use in the smart ERP. If that's an option you are taking, you can set up those accounts. Then we have SMS or receipt footer settings. So you can allow SMS. So at the end of the day, the system will send SMS to a specified number or to the boss's number, any number that will be put in here. The, the system can send an SMS to that number. You can configure the sender's name and then the message you want to send. And then items once sold cannot be returned. This will be displayed at the footer of your receipt on the receipt printer. So these are all things that you can customize. Then Since the SMS system is billable, whatever you send an SMS is recorded here, and then you will build accordingly. Backup settings. You provide the location to your backup from here just by clicking here, and then you select the exact location where you want your backups to appear. So you browse through whatever you want, wherever you want your backup to display, and then it will display there. Last tab is the company logo. So you can put your logo here, and this logo will appear on the receipts when it's printed out. So this ends our lesson on control panel. So you can click OK and apply to see whatever we've changed. But if you don't, leave it. The next one is change password. After you've logged in, you can use the change password, change your password just by inputting your new password and then confirming it. And then you click on change password. And then voila, your password is changed. Next one is close active forms. So example, I've opened a couple of forms. Let's say I've opened all these forms and I want to close all of them. So I can just click close or press F2 and then the active one will close and it will close. The last one is log off. That is if you are working, maybe two of you are on duty and you are working on the software and then you are going somewhere, you can log off so that nobody will sell into your account. So that's a log off. And then the exit takes you out of the system completely, ends the program. So let's look at how the log off works. When you click on log off, it goes back to the settings where you can enter your password, or whoever is coming to use the system next can use his or her password to enter the software. And this brings us to the end of system task. End of system task. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to leave comments if there's anything you want to know, there's any comments or there's any question you want to ask, something you don't understand, just put in the comments and I'll get right back to you. Thank you for watching.